Okay, so I'm assuming my place, which is kneeling before the laptop. So thank you. I'm going to switch over just so you can see our cast in the States. Hannah, can you come down a little bit? Yeah. Okay. So welcome everybody. This is our live performance called Live. It is our culminating showing from a work that we've been, the work is Global Corporeality, Digital Choreography, Collaborative Choreography in Digital Space. You want to translate for me, Rudis? Yeah, I like it. Rudis is going to translate. So I'll start again. You have to come into the camera, though. Okay, so thank you.
Oh,
So this is our live culmination of our project Global Corporeality, Collaborative Choreography in Digital Space.
Šī ir mūsu tiešraides noslēgums šim sadarbības projektam digitālajā.
We've been working, this is our 9th meeting, our 10th meeting, so we've been working once a week for 2 hours. Monday nights here in Latvia from 5:30 p.m. till 7:30 p.m. and in Idaho they've been working 8:30 until 10:30.
Šī ir mūsu 9. vai 10. tikšanās. Mēs tiekamies pirmdienās šeit strādājam no 5 līdz 7:30. Un Idaho attiecīgi 9 stundas vēlāk, tas nāk viņiem no rīta.
Okay. Before we get started, I need to provide my thank yous to all the institutions and organizations that have made this possible. So I'm going to read off my laptop here. This creative collaboration, there we go, is made possible by the generous support of the Fulbright Foundation.
Tātad jāpasaka šī projekta īstenošanai Fulbright fondam.
The Institute of International Education,
Starptautiskās izglītības institūtam,
the Council for the International Exchange of Scholars,
starptautisko scholars. Tas kā nav izglītības darbinieki, tā kā izglītības darbinieku apmaiņas programmas padome.
The Latvian Academy of Culture,
Latvijas kultūras akadēmija,
and Idaho State University's College of Arts and Letters.
Un Idaho štata universitāte mākslas un help any arts and letters. We're not quite sure how to translate that. No, let's just stick with māksla, yeah.
Okay. School of Performing Arts.
I'm getting very confused with this. Tātad skatuves mākslas, jā, skola.
The Oboler Library, our library.
Biblioteka. Tā biblioteka internet, kurā mēs vēlamies materiālus gan video.
Our instructional technology program at Idaho State.
Viss šī vispār internacionāla sasaistes programmas nodaļa Idaho, kas veicina tehnoloģiju saziņu. Tā kā.
And most especially the International Programs Office at Idaho State University.
Starptautisko visu šo programmu nodaļa Idaho Universitātē.
So thank you for your support and for making this happen. So I wanted to talk a little bit about the process of what we've been doing. Before I came to Latvia, I decided that it would be really interesting to try and do a collaborative choreographic project with students and colleagues from Idaho State University and then the students here at the Latvian Academy of Culture. And so we've been working on this project. It's about using consumer technology. You can see here, so this is our setup. We have one laptop that serves as our camera feed. It is also serving for the projector. So the projector over here is hooked up to the camera, and then we've also got the computer hooked up to a sound system. I'm going to unplug the computer from the speakers so you can hear my voice, and then I'm going to plug it into the iPod player, so we'll just have a little transition. My partner, Paul Zmolik, is doing sound by pushing the iPod, and he's also taking video of the performance, as well as I've also given him a camera to take pictures. And meanwhile, I am live switching on my computer, just going back and forth between the laptop that they have in Idaho. They have 2 laptops set up. And so I'll be switching back and forth between the 3 laptops. Oh yeah, sorry.
Tātad pirms braucu uz Latviju, izdomāju, ka gribu veidot projektu, kas kopā gan ar mūsu šeit studentiem, gan arī ar Idaho studentiem. Un tāpēc tās ideja veidot projektu izmantojot patērētāju tehnoloģijas. Līdz ar to, jā, tas viss mūsu uzstādījums šeit ir 2 laptopi, projektors, un vēlāk, tūlīt, kad mēs sāksim programmu, Joe izraus ārā vadīgs uz mikrofonu un piespēlēs iPodu, ko savukārt Pols kontrolēs mūziku, izmantojot šo te iPodu.
So our process, we started off by brainstorming on the theme of communication, and from that we derived a lot of words that each of the performers were interested in fleshing out some concepts with. And so from that material, I asked them to write some text, just free associating.
Jā, tad mēs pirmā nodarbībā, ko mēs sākām, mēs tik uzrīkot prātu vētru par tēmu komunikāciju, kur katrs mēs metām ārā vienkārši vārdus, kas mums saistās ar šo tēmu. Pēc tam no tā izrietēja nākamais uzdevums, kas bija rakstiski uzdevumi dažādi.
And most importantly to this project, I asked them to create a 4-line poem loosely based on the Dyna structure. And so the sound scores, I'm sorry.
Tad pirmais uzdevums bija, mums bija jāizveido tā kā 4 indītes, kas bija ļoti vaļīgi balstītas uz latviešu dainām, tīri pēc ritma.
And for those of you in the States, a Dyna is actually, since I'm not a scholar of this, I'm going to have Rudis explain what a Dyna is for our American audience.
Well, basically it's a poem that's divided in groups of 4 or 3 lines, and it has 3 distinguishable rhythm-like structures. That's basically it, I guess.
Okay, and thank you. And from this, each of them wrote 1 to 3 Dynas, and from that I asked them to create a sound rhythm score. And so each performer created a sound score, which is the backdrop for the pieces that they'll be performing. So the performers created their own sound scores based on the Dyna structure. They created their own movement based on the words within the Dynas that they used, and also some of them created visuals that are posted on our website.
Jā, tad pēc tam no šīm dainām mēs kāds izveidojām arī savus skaņu celiņus. No šīm vārdiem, ko izmantojām dainās un skaņu celiņiem, tika veidotas kombinācijas un kustības. Kas bija? Jā, daži tais arī ir video, uz šīm dainām ietekmējoties, un no tā tika arī veidots tas pirmais uzmetums visam šim darbam.
An additional piece of this, so we could learn more about each other, I had asked each performer to either take a photograph or identify a photograph that evoked their sense of place.
Arī, lai papildus kā iepazītu otru projektu dalībnieki, bija uzdevums dalīties ar fotoattēliem 2, kas paustu mūsu vietas un telpas izpratni.
And so we posted those on the website as well.
Arī tie tika publiskoti mājaslapā.
We also created movement to those photographs, but we had so much material I had to edit it down so we would have a manageable chunk with which to create a performance that didn't last 2 hours. But we really have enough material at this point to create a major work, and actually there's another component of this that we have created a major work, which will be performed April 29th, just a little push there.
Un arī no šīm attēliem tika veidot kustība, bet šīs kombinācijas un šīs kustības netika iekļautas šajā darbā, jo tas vienkārši bija pārāk daudz materiāla un nācās izņemt, bet šīs materiāls tiks iesaistīts izrādē, kas jau ir izveidota, ko rādīs 29. aprīlī.
Okay, so what you'll be seeing tonight is their movement, created by them based on their writings, and the music that they are performing to are their sound scores. I did a little bit of manipulation with them because I needed to extend some of them. So it's all of their work. And to that end, I want to introduce everybody. I always forget to introduce myself. I'm Josephine Garibaldi. I'm from the United States. That's pretty self-explanatory. I'm here on Fulbright, and it's been my privilege to work with the Latvian Academy of Culture. So let's introduce everybody. So let's do this. Let's have the Latvian group introduce themselves and then the States group, okay? So would you come to the camera and introduce yourself as we've been doing? One at a time.
Rūdis.
Maya.
Sandra.
Rūta.
Agate.
Daļa.
Mārtiņš.
Eva.
Jānis.
Анастасия.
Elisa.
Karina.
Alise.
Аня.
Agate. Anna-Birte.
Ivars.
And then in Idaho,
Bridget. Julie. Hannah.
Danielle. Okay. All right. And so the program order, since I didn't make programs, is here's our program, by the way. Here's all of their writings if you wanted to look at them afterwards. Also, can you pull up this? And this has been here our whiteboard cue sheet of the different words that they chose.
Let's do it like this.
Yeah, the different words that they chose and the different choreography. So each one of these persons had choreographed to these different words here. Okay, so touch, babble, slow down, on and on and on. You'll hear it in the scores. Thank you. Okay, and so the program order is, we start with Elisa. So could you raise your hand? Elisa. Karina is next. And she'll be performing herself, and her group will be performing to Bridget's music. Then it's Bridget. There's Bridget. Bridget, raise your hand. Yay! Okay. And then we have Agata. Agata. And then it is Danielle. Let me get, you can see Danielle there. Okay. And then it is Anabertus. Anaberta, and then it's Julie, and then Ava, and then we have back to the States, Hannah. Where's Hannah? There she is. And Alisa, there she is. And then Ruta, we end with Ruta's piece. Okay, so places, everybody. Let me switch out of the iPod. And afterwards, we can have a question and answer session.